And I'm doing this as well, I'm driving, so don't be offended if I don't look directly into the camera because I got to keep my eyes on the road. Nonetheless, we have two candidates running for the leadership of the United States of America, which is pretty much the leadership of the world in terms of all the bells and whistles. We've got the Vice President Kamala Harris with her VP Select Tim Walz. Then we have former President Donald Trump and his pick Vance. We have Donald Trump, who has told us from day one he's going to be a dictator. He has told us that he's going to pretty much abolish the Constitution. He's going to abolish, or minimize, which is pretty much abolishing of the FBI, or if I don't have them all absolutely correct, you know them and you can look them up. He wants to abolish the Constitution again, the FBI, the Department of Education. I don't know how we're going to pretty much educate our children. He's going to abolish all other type of institutions that are legendary and historical, efficient aids to our country and the well-being of our country. He's going to then, as we've heard him say, he don't give a damn about Ukraine or any other country that's in the NATO. He, matter of fact, before Biden reinstated us, he had taken us out of the NATO support system. He's going to let Viktor Orban and any other dictator do what they want to do. He's going to let China and all these other countries of those likings that have dictators do what they want to do. As a matter of fact, the great president that we have now, who did a phenomenal job, and I can't even go down the list of all the historical things that have been done under Vice President and the President-elect Kamala Harris, that they have done with unemployment, with taxes, with job creation, etc., etc. You already know it. You heard. If you didn't hear it, go look at the State of the Union that he last made not long ago. Nonetheless, thanks to these partners and their institution and all the fantastic support personnel that they had, that we have had to save our country from what Donald Trump had and his associates, his Republicans, who didn't speak a word, who didn't speak a whimper of a word in the catastrophe that he was putting us in and leaving us in by not responding to the COVID situation that was going on in the world and America. And all of these so-called Republicans that supposed to be so conservative and diehard for the well-being of our country had left us in the hands of a man who was saying drink bleach or pour bleach or put a shining light on you, or that the virus was going to go away, and was killing millions of people every day. He even told the commentator on the ABC News interview that he was afraid that the people was going to panic if he told them the truth. That's just that part. Let's get back to the dictator. If Donald Trump, as you know now, he is claiming to be upset with Putin, but if Donald Trump too now becomes a dictator, in a line, let me interrupt here. The president, whatever the prime minister, the name is in China, told and had been trying to encourage Biden to give up on democracy and to join the league of the other anarchists, or pardon me, the other dictator type leaders in the world, and join hands. Now, this is what Trump plans on doing. He told us this from day one. And he didn't say how long this was going to go on, as we well know. There would be no more voting. He told the people they wouldn't have to worry about voting. They won't have to worry about so many things because he is going to be singularly one finger, wave the magic finger, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that, and he will be in control of the world. He said he's going to, correct me if I'm wrong, he's going to eliminate his enemies. What does that mean? He said he's going to give his enemies and all of those who basically disagree with him long prison sentences, or turn out, if somebody correct me, then at some point he said some he might have executed. Oh my goodness, and we're looking at this and people are saying that they are undecided? Or are you telling me because you think that you white that that's going to save you? Well, ask the people who went slowly, acted against Putin and all the other dictators, Hitler, and all the other dictators in past history, Mussolini, and the ones we have now. Even in Africa, this don't just have to be white. All of these dictators are going to join hands and do something biblical, because this is the war of good and evil. You can think this is spooky or whatever you want to believe, but this is actual reality. And this country, because we have the biggest armament and strongest weaponry and power, we will be the Pharaoh. We will be the #1 dictator of the world. And everybody else, as we have heard Donald Trump say, and we had heard Tim Walz say, not Walz, pardon me, but Trump's VP pick, we've heard Vance, we've heard them say that they don't give a damn about what happens in Ukraine or anywhere else. What does this do? What does this mean? It's open doors for all of the dictators in the world. It's going to be a giant Saron. If you following the bad guys on TV or the names that they have been given, we're going into a monstrosity. We're about to go into one of the most, and this is not a game, we're going into ugly destruction of basically the human rights of the human beings in the world. There will be no more rights. Social Security, all of these things that the average human being relies upon for aid and assistance and Medicaid, abolishing Obamacare. Won't even have to worry about that anymore, because he will have the power, they will have the power to do whatever they want, because it will be a one-man dictatorship, basically command going on here. All of this that we think we have now, that y'all think there is some humanism going on, no, they wouldn't dare do that. Oh yes, they would. Oh yes, they will. They're saying it openly now. Have you not forgot, even before Donald Trump was president, he declared that he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue or somewhere and nothing would be done to him, even before I think he had even positioned himself for president. This is the power that he feels that he has, or claims that he has, amongst the power to be that support him and encourage him to go forward. I can't say this enough. We're heading for a doom if we do not. And I say that you people in the media are not emphasizing to the depth and reality of what we're headed for. You white people who think because you white that you're going to have some special privilege. Oh, no, you're not. Because did y'all not forget during when he was still president, during the virus, that he said he was going to give the medication to his friends? And if you're not one of his friends, you weren't going to get the medicine openly. I might not be exactly, God damn it, absolutely phrasing this in exact terms, but it's very much near it. And I'm not going into all this linguistics and proper diction of how I'm speaking or pronouncing my words or the concept, but you get the point. So I'm not going to go on any further, but I made my point. you all understand. You must vote. All you brothers and sisters particularly, and I have to say it, you men who and have this qualm about ain't nothing gonna be done. I guess nothing can be done if you guys don't vote. If you don't vote for your congressman and your senator, as you can see right now, while they trying to get Larry Hogan in the seat. Because if Larry Hogan takes this senatorial seat, we are basically doomed there. Because they will control the Senate and the Congress. And everything that goes forth will be absolutely supported recklessly by the constituents and the association for those who uphold the concepts of the Republican, or no, the MAGA, because they can't be Republicans, of the MAGA ideals. So I say to you, and I'm not going to say anymore, I'm not going to keep ranting this on and on. Get out and vote. Tell everybody, call your friends now. Tell them, show them this video. Get out and vote, because if not, we are upside down. We're upside down, head first in a bath of mud. Thank you for your valuable time and consideration, and I hope that I was able to get you all to appreciate the depth of what's happening, or my concept. Thank you again, and have a good day. Goodbye.